The past holds a mirror to the present. And as it is today, so it was for the earliest of Americans. Their small personal stories reflected our national issues. New Jersey is the crossroads of the American Revolution. And here in Ocean County, we have critical waterways and ports. There were skirmishes and people playing important historical roles. During the American Revolution, Ocean County was going through its own civil war of conflicting ideologies and groups. Loyalists, patriots, Quakers. It was a hard decision. It was family fighting family. Sometimes it was fighting for the lesser of evils or for the promise of freedom. It's not unlike today. See, the American Revolution isn't just an event that happened. It's a spark that ignited an idea: democracy. It's a living revolution that manifests itself in the politics and pressures of today. The past holds a mirror to the present. You can see it in the story of Captain John Bacon, who many believed used the war for his personal advantage. Before the war, he was a Quaker, serving the very same people he would later terrorize as a loyalist. The affair at Cedar Bridge is thought to be the last documented land engagement of the Revolution. The people of Ocean County were divided, and some saw Bacon as a symbol, others as a villain. Was he a robber or a hero? How important it is that the definition of a man's character and whatever truth was behind both sides of the argument landed the people of Ocean County in a bloody battle that left behind wounded and dead on both sides. You can see the past reflected in the story of the Cuffey brothers from Manahawkin. They're among the few people of color in New Jersey recorded to fight for the Patriot cause. Their mother was Lenape, and their father, a free African American. You can see it in the story of the Toms River Blockhouse fight, where Joshua Huddy led a small militia to defend a timber and frame fort against 125 British soldiers and Loyalist supporters. The town was burned to the ground, and the Treaty of Paris negotiations were halted. The fringes of conflict and the changing of power were tumultuous and tenuous, even in 1782. A keen eye can see the divisions that our country was founded on, and the truth that maybe these stories aren't just villains and victors, red versus blue, but people who believed in a better version of life, an ideal for them that was worth fighting for. And hopefully soon, you can see it all on the American Revolution in Ocean County Trail.
I think the challenge we all face is taking what really happened in 1775 to 1783, honoring that, but making it meaningful to people whose families were not here. It has to be meaningful, and I think the way it's meaningful is to tell the truth, the story. And what was really going on in Ocean County is that we were involved in a culture war. Race was very important. About 10% of the population was enslaved. The Native Americans, the Lenape, were involved. Immigration was a hot issue. Most immigrants sided with the king. They were involved in many of the same issues that we're involved in today.
We believe that personal stories can inform our present to make our country's history relevant to new generations and new residents. That's why several stakeholders have come together on this project. Our plan is to create an interactive trail through Ocean County that highlights 6 of our many significant sites of conflict. The stories of these sites will be personal, and we want to tell them in short documentary films that have an elevated cinematic style. We'll use our parks and school systems to distribute these stories to our over 100,000 students and 650,000 residents. Through our well-established relationships with state and regional partners, the impressions and impact will spread beyond Ocean County and beyond New Jersey, and our battlefields will re-enter the national conversation of where we are as a people and how we got here. We have a proven track record of commemorating the past in ways that are meaningful to all Americans. We want to bolster the heritage tourism industry, to commemorate our battlefields in a fresh and engaging way, and to open up lines of communication surrounding the preservation of our battlefield sites and how important our country's past is to its present.